What are the most expensive fruits in the world?
Luxury fruits can be found across the globe, from the Lost Gardens of Heligan in the United Kingdom to the outer reaches of Japan's Hokkaido island.
Some are prized for their unusual shapes, while others reach their astronomical prices thanks to stringent quality control rules dictating their optimal size and weight.
This video breaks down the 10 most expensive fruits in the world, including the price you can expect to pay if you want to try one for yourself.
Here's our list of the 10 most expensive fruits in the world. 10. Buddha-shaped pears, sold at $9 each. There are no prizes for guessing the appearance of the Buddha-shaped pears, the novelty-shaped fruit available in China. The creation of Chinese farmer Jiao Xinjiang, these Buddha-shaped pears are crafted by growing the fruit inside small, Buddha-shaped molds. The idea was inspired by the story of magical fruit which was grown in the Buddha's shape, and it took this industrious farmer 6 years until his creation was finally perfected. Legend has it if you eat one of these Buddha-shaped pears you'll become immortal, which isn't a bad deal considering they're only $9 each.
9. SEKAI, itchy apple, sold at $12 each.
Sticking with fruits from the East and introducing the SEKAI IT apples, one of the largest apples in the world you can possibly buy.
Grown in Japan, these expensive fruits have a circumference of around 15 inches and weigh an impressive 2 pounds.
A single SEKAI IT apple will set you back around $12, which isn't as expensive as it sounds when you consider the fact it's the equivalent size and weight of several regular apples.
SEKAI translates to English as number one in the world, which isn't the most humble of fruit names, but there's a ring of truth to it.
They're delicious to eat too, with each bite delivering a combination of sweetness and juiciness while the apple melts in the mouth. Eight. DEKOPON citrus, sold at $80 per pack.
If you've just polished off the last slice of one of the most expensive pizzas in the world, a DEKOPON citrus fruit may well be the perfect palate cleanser.
The DEKOPON citrus is a sweet combination of orange and mandarin, which lacks those annoying seeds to make eating one less of a chore. This exotic fruit is another one to originate in Japan, and you can pick up a pack of 6 DEKOPON citrus for $80. Originally cultivated in 1972, the DEKOPON citrus is considered by many to be the best oranges in the world, far juicier than standard oranges and perfect for a hot summer's day. Seven. SEMBIKIYA Queen strawberries, sold at $85 per pack. The humble strawberry has had a long association with the Wimbledon tennis tournament, traditionally serviced with delicious whipped cream. SEMBIKIYA Queen strawberries come from about as far away as you can get from the Wimbledon tournament, another exotic fruit you can buy in Japan. Expensive fruits such as the SEMBIKIYA Queen strawberries are typically offered as luxury gifts in Japan, and a pack of these will set you back a cool $85. It's certainly on the pricey side, but if you consider the cost of some of the most expensive perfumes in the world, it starts to sound like a real bargain. 6. Square watermelon, sold at $800 each. At $800 each, square watermelons are among the priciest fruits you can buy in Japan, prized for their unique cube-shaped appearance. They get their shape by growing in a box, and since 2014, the square watermelon has been available to buy around the world, saving you the additional expense of a return flight to Japan. Aside from the unique appearance, square watermelons don't offer anything you won't find with traditional and spherical watermelon. 5. Lost Gardens of Heligan pineapple, sold at $1,600 each. The pineapple is a tropical plant indigenous to South America, and despite being introduced to Europe in the 17th century, only one place on the continent continues to grow this fruit. Lost Gardens of Heligan pineapples grow in the gardens of Cornwall in the south of England, involving a unique growing process not found anywhere else. Here, the fruit is grown exclusively in a pineapple pit, which was originally used by Victorian gardeners in the 18th century, the tradition kept alive to this day. Large quantities of fresh horse manure are used in the process, along with hay soaked in urine also from a horse, which is then heated up in the pit where the Cornwall pineapple grows.
A fair bit of manual labor is required to grow these expensive fruits, with the Cornwall pineapple price coming in at a whopping $1,500 per pineapple.
4. TAIYO no TAMAGO mango, sold for $3,000 per pair. TAIYO no TAMAGO mangoes, which are grown exclusively in the Miyazaki prefecture of the island of Kyushu. This summer fruit weighs 350 grams at a minimum and must have higher sugar content in order to be selected for exclusive sales.
They also need to have at least half of their color as a deep ruby red as part of the strict checks required before selling. The name of these Tamago mangoes translates to eggs of the sun on account of their shape and color, which is fitting for one of the most attractive looking fruits available to buy.
TAIYO no TAMAGO mangoes are as healthy as they are tasty, containing beta-carotene, folic acid, and antioxidants to make them a very healthy if expensive fruit snack. While the pair of these mangoes, which sold for the record price of $3,000, were grown in Japan, a similar high-priced alternative can be found in India.
Three, DENSUKE watermelon, sold for $6,100 each.
Further to the north in Japan, and you can find the world's priciest watermelon in Hokkaido Island, known as the DENSUKE watermelon.
The second largest of Japan's islands, Hokkaido is well known for its many national parks and photogenic snow monkeys bathing in hot springs.
One of the most expensive fruits in the world, the DENSUKE watermelon price comes in at an impressive $6,100 and is the kind of food you can expect to be eaten only by those who can afford to live in the most expensive houses. With a slightly sweeter taste than the average watermelon, the DENSUKE watermelon weighs around 11 kilograms and has a blacker finish which gives it a distinct appearance. DENSUKE watermelons also lack the spots and stripes typically found on regular watermelons, and their exclusivity is enhanced by their limited production of 10,000 each in 2008. One watermelon sold for $6,100 at auction, making it one of the most expensive fruits in the world. Highly prized for its limited availability and perfectly round shape. 2. Ruby Roman grapes sold at $8,400 per bunch. You can find the world's most expensive grapes in Japan too, with the Ruby Roman grapes, which have been grown in the Ishikawa prefecture since 2008. These extra-large grapes come in the same size as a ping-pong ball, which is significantly larger than a regular grape and contributes to its high price.
The Ruby Roman grapes price comes in at an astounding $8,400 per bunch, making them perhaps the most expensive fruits in the world in terms of cost per weight.
The selection process is as strict as you'd hope for at this price, with each grape required to weigh over 20 grams and contain 18% sugar content. YUBARI King melon, sold at $45,000 per pair.
The YUBARI King melon is the leader of the pack when it comes to the most expensive fruits in the world, and like the DENSUKE watermelon, this fruit also comes from Hokkaido Island.
This orange flesh-colored melon is a hybrid of other sweet melons which are cultivated in Hokkaido's Yubari district, grown in greenhouses using volcanic ash, and protected from the harmful rays of the sun with hats.
It's significantly larger than an ordinary melon, with the average Yubari melon weighing around 2.5 kilograms. The average Yubari King melon price is around $12,000 per melon, but in 2019 a pear was sold for $45,000 at auction, becoming the most expensive fruits in the world by a considerable margin.
Yubari King melons aren't available for sale to the public, so even if you have extended credit with one of the biggest banks in the world, that doesn't mean you'll be able to buy one. Instead, these melons are usually offered as gifts at the Chugun Ghost Festival, a traditional Buddhist and Taoist festival, exchanged between members of Japan's aristocracy. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for updated videos.